Hello and a very warm welcome to the great city of Dallas! Week 2 of the Simulation Football League rolls on deep in the heart of Texas at the hunting grounds as the Dallas Lobos open their home slate of the winter 2019 season as they host Ashley Jackson and the high-flying Tulsa Desperados offense. Good evening, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Michael Truillo, joined in the booth today by T-Roy Gaines. T-Roy, welcome to Texas.
And thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. I can't wait to see what I believe is the battle of the quarterbacks between Jacques Luyendula and our first SFL female quarterback, Ashley Jackson. We'll see what's going to happen today. I'm expecting fireworks.
Jackson put up some impressive numbers last week in their opening win, as did Luyendula in their loss last week. And we'll see after the coin toss. We're down to the field now. And let's see what we got. And it looks like the Tulsa offense will get the ball first. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube. Also on stats tonight, we have Lee Pato giving us all the information we need to give you a great broadcast. If you want to join the stats team, go ahead and contact Mike Daggs on Discord and make us shine a little bit brighter up here in the broadcast booth. But anyway, the ball is on the tee. The kicker, Andrew Wheeler, has his hand in the air. The whistle goes, and it's game on here at the hunting grounds in Dallas. The Lobos looking for their first win of the season, and they will start right now with this Mason Kirby return up to the 28-yard line. And since Dallas is good, offense is going to be on the field first, let's run you through that Dallas offense. The quarterback, number 11, Jacques Luyendula. Running back, number 32, the rookie, Zach Sandlin. Wide receivers are Mike Osai, Mason Kirby, and senior, the third, the tight end, is Tristan Carr as Luyendula sets up under center, two backs in the backfield, three wide receivers, hand off to the fullback on first down, and he will get 2 yards right up the middle. Here is the opposing defense from Tulsa. Safeties, Kanye Rockefeller and Chris Ball. Corners, Nate Heslip and Kyler Murray. Linebacker Espin Real, defensive end Gib Lidu, and up front, it's Rhett Sawyer at the defensive tackle position. Second down at 8 from the Dallas 31. Going left to right across your radio dial in the first quarter. Here's Sandlin and his first carry of the game, and he's got stuck behind his own blockers. He picked up 3 yards, but that's mostly because he fell forward after he got hit.
Still a nice job by Zach Sandlin to get as many yards as he can, making this a third and manageable here. We'll see if Jacques Luyendula can convert here on this 3rd and 5.
Luyendula had himself a day, 413 yards and 3 touchdowns in the loss last week. Let's see if he comes out firing here. He will. Throws out to the near side. Wide open. Makes the catch. Mason Kirby down the sideline. He broke a tackle and could be going to the end zone, but no. He's dropped at the 11-yard line by a hard charging Tulsa defender. And a big chunk of yardage gain there for Dallas, and a good side early in the first quarter for the Lobos.
And what helped out Jacques Luyendula was the offensive line. The protection was great, and then Mason Kirby was able to beat his man who was diving to stop him. Missed dive, and Mason Kirby got into the red zone with his nice run after catch.
They're into the SFL, presented by APM Music. Red zone for the first time today. We see the Dallas players on the bench, as well as their coach, Stephen Mullinax, giving the players some encouragement to go down and strike a quick blow here, as only a minute and a half is gone off the clock here in the first quarter. Handoff, Sandlin up the middle. Sandlin, oh, he almost had a touchdown. The end zone was in his eyes, but he got dragged down from behind. Taking a touchdown away was Kyron Hill from the linebacker spot.
And Dallas is looking forward to their rookie running back performing today. He has gone off to a great start. The 2nd and 3, we see they're going to use him again to punch this into the end zone.
From inside the 5 at the 4-yard line, Sandlin gets the ball again, runs left side, runs into a white and green wall and gets no yards on the play. Good defense that time from the Tulsa defense. Nate Heslep was there to bring him down on the outside.
And then nice job by Tulsa's defense, bringing in Nate Heslep to stop Sandlin, keep him from scoring that touchdown. We'll see if Dallas is going to try to pass it here or give it right back to Zach.
Big 3rd down and 2 here. Can the Tulsa defense hold him inside the 5? Here's Sandlin up the middle, put it on the board. Zach Sandlin, first quarter touchdown, and the Dallas Lobos are on top early.
A nice opening drive by Dallas, capped off by a nice run by Zach Sandlin. Looks like if the Lobos is going to get a gain from the ground, it'll be from up the middle instead from the sweep.
Yeah, last week, Dallas really heavily laid on Ulandula. He threw the ball 64 times for over 400 yards, but still ended up falling to St. Louis 35-29 in a thrilling matchup in the Gateway City. But now they give the ball to the rookie for, I think, 5 times on that drive, and he rewards them with a touchdown in the opening quarter.
And that's already a nice start because if you know from last week, Sandlin only had 14 carries for just 59 yards. He already has 5 in the opening quarter. That's definitely something that Stephen Molex and the Lobos love to see is their rookie running back performing.
Here are some keys to the game for the Dallas offense. A good mix of run and pass. As we've already mentioned, they look to be leading a little more heavily on the run here on that first drive. As the ball is returned by Charles Ball, one of the most dynamic return men in the SFL. He'll prove me right and get up to the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Tulsa Desperados. Here is their offense. The quarterback is Ashley Jackson. Running back Sonzo Robinson. Wide receivers Stephen Bush and Corey Jones. The tight end is Garen Malone. And they will start from the 35, going right to left across your radio dial in the first quarter. Jackson under center. 2 receivers right, single left, 2 in the backfield. Hand off. Robinson up the middle. He's met in the hole by E.K. Vincent and dropped for a gain of 2.
In a short game by Robinson, it's good to see fellow former Baltimore players on both sides of the ball, with Osai with Dallas and Robinson and Malone here in Tulsa. We'll see if they're going to give Garen Malone the ball here later on this drive.
A lot of former Baltimore Crabs in this game. Jackson going to pass for the first time tonight. Lofts it over the middle into triple coverage and sails it over everybody's head. It was intended for Stephen Bush. Last week, Ashley Jackson in their win against Oklahoma City, 22 of 32, 310 yards and 2 touchdowns. And that's not a bad opening game for a rookie quarterback.
Not bad job, and also just 1 INT. That means Ashley is very reliable throwing the ball.
But now that brings up a 3rd and 8 after the missed throw. 4 wide. Jackson, taken down with vicious intent. A sack on the first drive, and it's a 3 and out for the Dallas defense. 97. Big man getting in on the sack.
And I believe that's Denzel Maverick with the great block shed, able to stop Ashley Jackson from throwing the ball there. Nice sack, and definitely what Dallas wanted, a quick 3 and out, and their offense about to get the ball in decent field position after this punt.
It was Denzel Maverick, thank you. And the punter is Cortland Weaver for Tulsa. And he stands at his own 15-yard line, punting from about the 17. As Mason Kirby picks up the punt, gets hit right there, and Dallas will start at their own 34-yard line. Decent field position, and not the way Tulsa really wanted to respond after going down quickly 7-0.
No, the offense, unfortunately, the O-line didn't give Ashley Jackson enough time to throw that football. We'll see if that's going to improve later on. Otherwise, Tulsa will be behind the 8 ball for most of this game.
Heavier set here on 1st and 10 for Dallas, and a Sandlin run up the middle. Sheds 1 tackler, almost sheds a 2nd tackler, and gets 5 yards on the run. Espen Royale had to hold on by the ankles to bring down Sandlin.
And if he didn't hold Sandlin by the ankles, that would have been a monster run by Sandlin. Like I said earlier, it looks like if Dallas going to have any success with the run, it's going to be up the middle. We'll see if that continues.
This time, 3 wide receivers, but they give it to Sandlin again, running between the tackles, and he'll get 3 more yards up to the 42-yard line, 3rd and 2. Tackle made by Hill that time.
It's 3rd and manageable. We'll see if Jaquez Leandro is going to throw it to any of his receivers. You know, Mason Kirby only had 1 catch for 7 yards yesterday. He already had a big catch in the first drive of the game. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, the last time they were in 3rd and short, they got 56 yards out of it and set him up in the red zone. Ulandula to throw over the middle. Pass caught over the middle. Junior Senior the third into Tulsa territory and down to the 34. What is it about 2nd and short? And that's not, I misspoke. It is Merck Meadowlark, the tight end, with the grab. I thought it was Junior Senior the third, as they have very similar uniform numbers.
Yeah, but it's still nice job by Meadowlark making the catch in between traffic there. And yeah, there's something about 3rd and short with the Dallas Lobos. They've been able to convert back-to-back 3rd downs. We'll see what happens after this.
I mean, Ulandula's thrown the ball twice, and he's almost got 100 yards so far. That's a pretty good conversion rate, if I do say so myself. 1st and 10 in Tulsa territory at the 34. Ulandula got a throw outside to Osai. That pass is caught and give him 7 yards before being run out of bounds by Charles Ball and Kyler Murray.
And there's one of my former Baltimore brothers. Even though we never played, I always call him a brother here. Nice job by Osai making the nice catch from the out route. 2nd and short. See what happens here.
More short yardage for the Lobos. They've loved it so far. Let's see if the Tulsa defense can knuckle down here. Pressure at his face. Ulandula gets the pass away. This time, Junior Senior the third does make the catch. Give him a 1st down inside the SFL presented by APM Music Red Zone to the 17-yard line.
That's his first catch of today's game. Last week, he had 10 receptions for 162, along a 45 with a touchdown. It looks like he wants to continue off of his strong start from week 1.
Ulandula under center. 2 receivers right, single left, 2 in the backfield. Ulandula to throw. Good pocket. Over the middle. Into the soft zone and caught down to the 2-yard line this time. Another great grab by Junior Senior again. 2nd straight catch puts them in scoring distance.
And these Dallas Lobos offensive stars, there's too many to name. We got Mason Kirby, you got Junior Senior the third. Tristan Carr's on here as well. Along with Mason Kirby. I think I already said Mason Kirby's name. Michael Sy is what I meant to say. And then Zach Sandlin, the running back. This offense is loaded.
The veteran Kanye Rockefeller in his 7th SFL season made the tackle, but now Dallas is inside the red zone again, and it's an easy lob to the back of the end zone. Put it on the board. It's another touchdown for the Lobos. Tristan Carr, the tight end this time, with the score.
And nice toe drag swag from Tristan Carr. It looked like Jaquez Leandro just found the spot that only Carr can make the catch. Nice dot. Excellent catch. 14, well, hopefully 14-0 right now. It's 13-0 Dallas.
That is Tristan Carr's 3rd touchdown reception of the season in 4.5 quarters. That is amazing, and he is Ulandula's most frequent target so far this season. At the tight end spot, I know Mike Daggs gets a little bit warmer inside when he sees a tight end making a big play.
Understandably so. I mean, he did make the play of the game against my Baltimore Vultures in the playoffs last year. Tough way to lose.
I'm sure that everybody will make it back to the promised land of the playoffs. Still, it's week 2. Everybody makes it to the playoffs in week 2. Nobody's dreams are crushed yet, but if the Tulsa offense, well, and defense too, rather, doesn't get its act together shortly, this may be a runaway here as we're only in the first quarter. Charles Ball, another great return out to the 32-yard line. Quick shout-outs. Love a Beat a Team, Stephen at Large, Zach Sandlin, Jr., Senior the third, Crash Combs, Christine Bladesdale, Ashley Jackson, Optimus Dime, Ghibli Doo, Iverson Campbell, Nate Heslip, and everybody else watching us on the SFL on YouTube. Thank you for spending your Monday evening with us. We appreciate you all. Offset eye on first down for Tulsa, their second offensive possession. Jackson hands to Robinson. Robinson looking for a lane, not going to get one. Gets 1 yard. Big tackle there by Dallas. That was E.K. Vincent again. He makes his second tackle of the game.
And I like to call E.K. Vincent Inspector Gadget because he has that go-go gadget lasso ability to tackle running backs who feel like they're going to have an open lane. Nice stop by him in second and long for Tulsa.
And on second and long, the Desperados go with the empty backfield, 4 wide plus a tight end look. Jackson throws down the middle of the field, caught at the 50 and down to the 47-yard line. First big play of the night for the Desperados. Corey Jones makes his first catch and moves the sticks into Dallas territory.
Out routes are great, especially when you have speedy receivers who can do them. Nice catch. He climbed that ladder. First down for Tulsa. Better result. Their first down of the game.
I think the Desperados have finally learned, don't run a play where E.K. Vincent is, and you may have success. And more empty set 4 wide look here from Tulsa. Soft read over the middle. That pass is complete. Garen Malone makes his first catch of the game, picks up 7 yards to the Dallas 39, sets up 2nd and 3.
And great catch by Garen Malone amongst traffic right in the middle. He had a good game for Tulsa, 6 receptions for 73 yards and 1 TD in their win against Oklahoma City last week.
Another offset eye. Do we see a run here? No. Jackson hit as she throws. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. It was a diving attempt out on the outside by Rose.
Oh, that was close, and Rose didn't come up smelling roses on that missed interception. Was hope that that miss INT doesn't come back to hurt Dallas on this drive. 3rd and short for Tulsa.
Ashley Jackson was wrapped up, still managed to somehow get the ball out there, but it was almost picked up. Now a 3rd and short here, 3rd and 3. Jackson short drop. It's a shovel pass. Oh, we've got Meandri's laundry on the field as it was shoveled to Sanzo Robinson. We still don't know if he picked up the first down. Let's see what the... It's on.
Oh.
The Desperados, ineligible receiver downfield. The first down will be taken away.
Well, they declined it, so I don't think they got the first down, but it makes an interesting situation. It could be 4th and short now.
Let's see when the graphic comes back up. It is... Yeah, 4th down and inches. They did decline the penalty.
I would accept it.
The offense is still on the field here. Let's see if they snap it or just try and force Dallas to jump off sides. They're going to snap it. Sanzo Robinson, left side, first down, Tulsa. He barreled over somebody and got the first down, and the man he barreled over was Crash Combs.
And by not accepting that penalty, they made that 4th down conversion possible for Tulsa. That should have been, was that 3rd and 5? Instead, it was 4th and inches, and Tulsa did a great job converting. Nice game by Sanzo Robinson.
Here's Robinson again, running away from the tacklers. He's got an open lane down the near sideline, and he's down to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. He was finally dragged down by Kane Vasquez, the safety, who had to shade over from the middle of the field to make a tackle.
A nice job by Sanzo. Back-to-back positive plays. The fullback there made a nice block, potentially the ever-scroll block of the game. And then Sanzo just did the rest. Had the speed to cut it to the outside and turn upfield. It's now 1st and goal.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself on those sponsors. We'll get there. We will definitely get there. Now inside the SFL, presented by APM Music Red Zone for the first time today. Jackson changes the play at the line as she's got trips left, single right, and Sanzo in the backfield. Jackson to throw. Jackson to the end zone. Caught. Can he get it in? No! 2nd down and goal from inside the 1. Garen Malone almost had his 2nd touchdown of the season, but couldn't turn it upfield against the tackle from Kane Vasquez.
Yeah, but still a nice catch by Garen. Made it definitely a shorter game for Tulsa. We'll see if they're going to hand the ball off to Sanzo Robinson and get their 6.
This feels like prime Robinson territory. Here's Sanzo Robinson, left side runner. Did he get in there? Yes, he did. Put it on the board. Tulsa Desperados. They drive from their own 30 to the end zone and cap it off with a Sanzo Robinson touchdown, and they're only behind by 1 score.
A nice response by Tulsa. Nice run by Sanzo Robinson, able to muscle his way into the end zone. And unfortunately, that missed interception and that declining of the penalty costs Dallas on this drive.
It's a game of inches, T-Roy, and we've seen it multiple times on this drive as the kicker, Andrew Wheeler, gets set up to try the extra point. It is up and through, and now I get to tell you, after all that excitement, about MeUndies. MeUndies are the world's most comfortable underwear. Visit MeUndies.com/simulationFL for 15% off of your purchase, which will directly help support the SFL through our partnership. Give the gift of comfort with 100% satisfaction guarantee, free shipping and returns, signature soft and stretchy MeUndies. We thank them very much for sponsoring Season 12 of the Simulation Football League, as the Dallas offense has been explosive so far today. We'll get back on the field at their own 31 after that return by Mason Kirby.
And as you said, Mike, the offense for the Lobos has been very explosive. They've been able to run the ball and pass it. We'll see if Tulsa can at least take away one of their 2 options and make them one-dimensional.
Well, there hasn't been much resistance by the Tulsa defense yet so far. We've got 54 seconds to go in the first quarter, so almost done with the opening frame here. Quick drop, throw by Ojula, diving catch by Senior. Did he hang on to it?
He missed it.
Oh, no. He did not hang on to the football, and the second diving catch attempt for Dallas is missed. 1 interception dropped, and then a big diving catch dropped.
Yeah, I want to see if he didn't. Yeah, that ball was a little bit overthrown. I was hoping that he didn't need to dive, but he thought that by diving he'd be able to make that catch, but the ground coughed the ball up. 2nd and 10.
An excellent quick go route drawn up by the Dallas offense. Ulandula just put a little bit too much heat on it. That Junior Senior would have been in the clear if he didn't have to dive for that football. 2nd and 10. Oh, and then MeUndies laundry on the field as Tulsa jumps offside. Free play, and the ball is in and out of the hands of Mike Osai. Somebody was eating bananas before the game tonight.
Yeah, but thankfully for Dallas, they will be 1st and 5 after that ball, the offsides by Tulsa.
The Lobos having a bit of a case of the dropsies. 2 in a row. Ghibli-Do jumped off sides for Tulsa. MeUndies laundry on the field for the 2nd time tonight. 2nd time in about 5 plays, too.
Yeah, Tulsa got to play a little bit more discipline if they want to come back and catch up to Dallas. We'll see what happens on 2nd and short.
2nd down and 5, single receiver each side. Ulandula in the shotgun, flanked by 2 backs. He'll drop the pass. Pass out to the near side is complete, and just barely not getting the first down as Junior Senior the third did not turn it upfield fast enough, and it's going to be 3rd and less than 1 from the Dallas 41. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And Mike, I see a Zach Sandlin 3rd down conversion in Dallas's future. We'll see if they're going to feed the beast and give the rookie the chance to convert this 3rd and short.
I don't know. It's 3rd and short. This is usually Ulandula bomb territory, but we shall see on 3rd and inches. Jacques changes the play at the line. A single receiver each side, and it looks like it's set up for Sandlin to run. Sandlin will run around the left side, and he got a block and keeps going down the field into Tulsa territory, down to the 45, and all the way down to the 33-yard line. Zach Sandlin up to almost 50 yards in the first quarter.
And he's off to a great start here. Nice run by them. Good job by Luliandua changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He saw something that would favor a Zach Sandlin run to the right side. 1st down, Tulsa territory. Tulsa's 33.
So again, nothing really has been able to stop the Dallas offense so far. 5 seconds and counting to go in the quarter. They get one more play off. Ulandula throws over the middle. Oh, and a catch is made! Junior Senior the third took an absolute bullet of a shot over the middle from the safety. but he hung on to the football and gives Dallas tremendous field position to start the second quarter.
Great catch in the middle by junior senior the third.
That's the end of one. Dallas 14, Tulsa 7. Dallas looking to extend the lead. When we come back, this is the SFL, presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back. Michael Chirillo, T. Roy Gaines here with you in North Texas in Dallas at the hunting grounds as Dallas looks to go up 2 scores. And another Meandries Laundry on the field, going for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Put it on the board! Junior senior the third caps off a 3-catch drive with a touchdown catch on a free play, and Dallas will extend the lead up to 14.
And that was too easy. Tulsa's defense looks like they haven't left the locker room yet. We're already in the second quarter. Dallas scored 21 points. We see the replay here. This nice dot from Luniadula to junior senior the third with the toe drag swag, Michael.
Toe drag swag indeed, and it looks like the Tulsa defense went to sleep after the MeUndies Laundry on the field penalty. Third one of the game for Tulsa, as Manuel back again for another season kicking for the Lobos. He will put this extra point up and through. 10:57 to go, second quarter. Dallas 21, Tulsa 7. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. And it's not like this Tulsa defense is at all bad. They held a very maybe mid to upper mid-table Oklahoma City offense to only 10 points and only 3 points in the first half last week. But right now, looks like Dallas has got the secret sauce out there.
Yeah, as we see this return, remember, if we saw last night's game, OKC had a monster performance on offense with their quarterback and their running back, J.W. Doyle, actually went over 200 yards rushing yesterday in their win. So it's pretty shocking that Tulsa right now is having struggles against Dallas, that they held the monsters OKC offense just to 10 points last week.
And Ghibli Dew had 6.5 sacks in that win against Oklahoma City. Ashley Jackson from their own 31-yard line will dump it off to Robinson. Robinson, decent amounts of running room. He'll make a spin move and only get 2 yards, and maybe a little bit of lost opportunity on that play.
Yeah, I wonder if instead of spinning, he would just simply cut it to his right. He'd be able to get more yards than the 2 he gained. The 2nd and 8, we'll see what Tulsa's going to do on this play.
2nd and 8. Jackson under center, offset eye behind her. Only a single receiver split out to the left, nobody to the right. Jackson going to throw to Robinson. One-handed spinning catch by Robinson, and he'll get about 5 more yards, and 3rd down and 4 coming up from the Tulsa 37.
And we do have to remember, especially if you're new to the SFL, Sonzo Robinson actually spent time as a receiver for Tulsa during his first year with the Desperados, and it looks like they're going to use him as a receiver out of the backfield in this game.
Robinson has gone back and forth between receiver and running back his entire career. He's going to get the ball on 3rd and 4. He's running the wrong way, and he runs right into the teeth of the defense. Bones Malone Jr. with the tackle for no gain, 4th down. And then another empty drive for the Tulsa Desperados.
Yeah, I believe that is their 2nd drive where they will come away with no points. Unfortunately, Sonzo Robinson looks like he had a chance to cut up the middle, but decided to bounce it outside and got no yards. Not the result Tulsa needed.
For the 2nd time today, Cortland Weaver punts from his own end of the field, this time from the 25. Caught by Kirby and down at the 31 for Dallas.
And Michael, I covered 2 Dallas Lobos games last year, and this is the complete opposite of what I have seen. While the passing game is still prevalent for the Lobos with Jacques Luniadula behind the center, their running game has been more effective in comparison to last year. Sandlin's been doing a great job so far.
Handoff, Sandlin. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. 2 yards right up the middle. And you're right. For the last couple of seasons, even dating back to to the end of 20... What are years? 2017. I don't know. Dallas has really been very pass-heavy with Sebaj Synergy as their main quarterback, and maybe tried a bit of a dual-threat quarterback. Oh, and another offsides. MeUndies Laundry on the field. Free play for Dallas. First down and more up near the 50. They're going to be marked at the 48-yard line. Junior Senior the third is the main man at wide receiver tonight for this Lobos offense. He makes another catch.
Great job by JS3 making the catch in the middle. And unfortunately, Tulsa, that's another offsides penalty, I believe. Is that 3 or 4, Michael?
That is 3 offsides penalties, their 4th overall of the game. They did have that ineligible receiver downfield on their second-to-last offensive drive. It didn't end up hurting them, though. They did get the touchdown. 1st and 10 up near midfield at the 47. More flags on the field this time. A hard hit by Espen Real on Zach Sandlin, and we'll see whether the... Oh, man, it's more MeUndies Laundry on the field against the Desperados, and you called it. That is their 4th offsides penalty of the game.
Unfortunately, commentators curse on my behalf there. Sorry about that, Tulsa. But also, let me give Zach Sandlin some advice. Please do not jump. Otherwise, you're going to get some back spasm issues from a nasty hit. I should know.
Real really did have a big hit right at the line of scrimmage there. Trips right, single left. Luyendula going to throw out to the far side. Oh, and Junior Senior the third's got a blocker and goes down the sideline inside the 30 and pushed out at the 28-yard line. Another big reception, another big chunk of yards for Dallas, and it's number 86 popping up over and over and over again.
But look, you also see Tristan Carr getting in the way of number 41 for Tulsa, which allowed Junior Senior the third the room he needed to make that catch and roam up the field to get in the Tulsa's 28-yard line.
Junior Stanley was the defensive player denied for the Desperados. Single receiver each side from the 28-yard line. Luyendula in the gun. Jacques looks. Jacques throws near side. That pass complete to Osai. And Osai will get 7 yards, run down by Charles Ball together with Kyler Murray.
And I love saying this whenever he makes a great play. Mike Osai. Nice out route by him. 2nd and short for Dallas. We'll see if they're going to throw the ball or continue to feed the beast that is Zach Sandlin.
Mike Osai, I heard someone call him in the chat earlier, out route Osai. That's true. Over the middle looking for Junior Senior again. This time it was in and out of his hands as he was tackled by Nate Heslip.
And good hit by Heslip right in the ribs of JS3, making this a 3rd and short. Tulsa needs to stop him here and hold Dallas to 3 so they can stay in this game. 96 yards, not a bad first half.
Also 7 out of 9, and one of the throws he missed was an overthrow that he dove for, and the other one was a big hit over the middle. Here's Luyendula, plenty of time in the pocket, over the middle, intercepted at the 10. Oh, that's the way to steal a drive. Charles Ball with the robbery right down the middle of the field.
Great job by Charles Ball. He's a dual threat. Punt return, kick return, and the defensive secondary making a nice pick. But I think Jacques Luyendula had Zach Sandlin to his right. If he would have dumped it off to him, that probably would be the first down for Dallas. We'll see what Tulsa does here on this drive.
Guess who Luyendula was aiming for? I'm going to give you Junior Senior the third guesses. Oh, and now MeUndies Laundry on the field, offsides against Dallas, and it would have been a safety.
But it's not going to matter because the dude who made the safety was the guy who was offsides.
Oh, man. Flags all over the field tonight. Everybody wants a piece of the quarterback, and they're willing to jump to do it. Jukin Rukin jumped and made the sack, and man, that's a penalty that not just takes a sack off the board, that took points off the board for Dallas.
Yeah, and hopefully that won't come back to bite them. Last time Dallas made a mistake, Tulsa was able to capitalize.
Sanzo Robinson on 1st and 5 gets 2 yards off the left side. As we see the running back comparison on the screen, and they're about equal, actually.
Yeah, not a bad average, 5.3 yards to carry. That means for most of your carries, you're not getting touched until you at least get 5 yards. Nice start for both running backs. We'll see if that continues.
Jackson on 2nd and 3, alone in the backfield with 2 split receivers, rather. Now it's a teardrop pass to the near side, complete to Corey Jones. First down, Tulsa out to the 19-yard line.
Nice dot by Jackson. Corey Jones did a great job with the out route, making the catch, at least get 1 foot in bounds. That's what Tulsa needed, and we'll see if they can at least convert this drive to 6 and make this game a close one.
6 minutes and 5 seconds and counting in the first half here. This first half has gone by really fast. We've had a lot of offense, a lot of exciting plays. Ashley Jackson dumps it underneath, and E.K. Vincent with the shoulder of a Thor. Big hit on Karen Malone right down for 1 yard.
And unfortunately, welcome to the Shadow Realm, Garen Malone. E.K. Vincent with the forearm shiver to put the stop on a potential nice gain. It's only 2nd and 9 now, thanks to the nice open field tackle by Vincent.
Now 2nd and 9. Handoff, Robinson. He's got nowhere to go, and he's only going to get 3 yards. Big tackle on the play from Dallas's outside linebacker, Bones Malone Jr. That's his 2nd tackle of the game.
And it's now 3rd and long. Looks like it's most likely going to be a pass play. We'll see how Tulsa responds here. Can they convert this 3rd and 6?
They really need to if they want to get any closer before halftime. Jackson going down. This one's going to count. Big sack on the play. Denzel Maverick records a big one. Oh, yeah, that's Nessie Mitchell. Excuse me. I mean, I've been wrong twice about sacks this game.
But still, nice play by Mitchell. It looks like it was a coverage sack. I thought Ashley Jackson had Sanzo Robinson for a nice dump off for a first down, but didn't happen. And not the result Tulsa needed. Defense going to have to come through big to keep them in this game.
Weaver punting from his own 5-yard line. Fair catch called for just on the Dallas side of the 50. And now a big chance for the Lobos to inflict some more damage here before the half. They've got 4.5 minutes left in all 3 timeouts.
And Dallas themselves know that you don't want to keep the team in this game. You want to pull them away as soon as possible. They pull off a great comeback against Tallahassee last season. We'll see if they can prevent that from happening to them right now.
Big drop by Ulandula. Oh, it was bobbled and dropped as the hit came in from the defender. K.T. Taylor laid the hit, and I'm pretty sure that was Zach Sandlin who dropped the ball on the swing pass.
Yeah, come on, Zach. You got to make us running backs look good. That ball landed in your hands, and that's the rule. If it lands in your hands, you must complete the catch. Nice stop by Tulsa. It's now 2nd and long.
And I think this has to be the key for Tulsa's defense here at the end of the first going into the second half is they've got to stop the Dallas offense on the early downs. They did a great job of it here. Only a 2-yard gain out to midfield for Sadlin on that play. Big tackle by Charles Ball coming up from the safety spot to make the hit.
Now it is 3rd and long. Tulsa needs to stop Dallas here so they at least get the ball back with decent field position. We'll see what happens.
5 wide. Ulandula alone in the backfield. Low snap, corrals it, throws out to the far side, pass caught, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. Only a 4-yard gain as junior senior the third hauls in another catch, but it's not enough, and it looks like the punt team will finally be out for Dallas for the first time tonight with 3:52 to go in the second quarter. Brock Vandenboom is their punter.
And that bad snap may have affected the timing on that passing play. It's now 4th and short, and here comes the boom.
Vandenboom looking to pin Tulsa deep. Oh, almost got there. The Tulsa defense did, and bounces at the 10, down to the 5, slides into the end zone.
Big
Dallas
mistake.
Special teams almost got there. Gavin Hawk with a bit of over-eagerness on that play.
Yeah, he has to know better. We saw this yesterday in the OKC game that I covered. You don't want to slide because any part of your body goes in the end zone. It's automatic touchback when you try to down the ball. We'll see if Tulsa can capitalize on Dallas' special team mistake.
Now from the 20-yard line, Jackson under center. 4 receivers, 3 left, single right. Handoff Robinson out of a passing set, and Robinson is lucky to gain 1 yard before the tackle is made by Malone.
I think if Tulsa's going to have any more success in the running game, you need to have that fullback leading the way for Sanzo. We'll see what Tulsa's going to do here on 2nd and long.
Another no, well, this time a no running back set. 2 receivers each side plus a tight end. Jackson, 7-step drop, pressure in her face, throws down the middle. Oh, wide open! Oh, what a catch! Up to midfield and marked down officially at the Tulsa 48-yard line. Garen Malone, another great catch for him, this time down the field.
Yeah, Ashley Jackson had a nice dot to Garen Malone. Great job, and if you're a viewer of the Baltimore Vultures games, you know that Garen Malone was doing that all last season for us, and looks like he's going to do that for Tulsa this season.
This time offset eye, 3 receivers, handoff Robinson left side. Oh, he's going backwards. Bones Malone Jr. is having himself one heck of a first half. Tackle for loss, his 2nd one of the game. Brings up 2nd and 11 after the loss of 1.
And I said they needed a fullback to spring him for a large gain. They had it. Didn't work this time. Bones Malone was able to snip that play out and make it a 2nd and long.
2nd and 11. Jackson under center, offside eye. That brings us to the quip. 2-minute warning. They will not get another playoff before the last 2 minutes of the first half. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us as Tulsa lines up for 2nd and 11. Now 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson, handoff, Robinson, nowhere to go, and gets 2 yards up to the 49, making a 3rd down and 9. As I tell you that Quip Design delivers simple ways to keep your mouth healthy with timed vibration brush head refills for $5, refilled every 3 months, and covered for life with free shipping for life. Use the link posted in the chat and your purchase will help support the SFL. As Ashley Jackson goes for a bomb down the sideline. Corey Jones inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. It took a heroic effort by Cain Vasquez to prevent a touchdown.
But what a beautiful pass by Ashley Jackson and Corey freaking Jones with the awesome catch. This is what Tulsa needed. They have to convert this to 6 to get back in this game.
It was only Corey Jones' 2nd catch of the day. Low snap to Jackson. Looks to the end zone. Oh, down to the goal line. The ball was not across. A catch by Garen Malone was complete, though. And now, with under a minute to go in the half, they're going to throw on the goal line. Oh, and it's intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Wow.
Ashley Jackson tried to throw it to Malone again, and it was picked off. It's Cain Vasquez again. Oh, no, Tyler Rose. This time he gets his interception. He missed one in the first quarter.
And I don't know, you may have heard this, Michael, but I think I heard Rose saying, "Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real." As he made that interception. Great job by Rose. And we'll see if Dallas can either take a knee and take the lead, a 14-point lead in the half.
So 2 drives back-to-back, 1 for each team, stifled by deep interceptions. Handoff. Sandlin, left side, room to run. He's going to break one tackle and get a first down. Give him 13 yards up to the 33.
6 yards per carry is a nice average. And with Zach's production today, that's definitely going to guarantee that Lillian would not have to throw 60 times tonight.
And what baffles me is I still can't comprehend why Tulsa didn't run the ball with Shanzo Robinson. They had the ball inside the 1 yard line as Sandlin gets 1 yard off the right side.
I agree, Michael. That should have been, they should have slowed down, gathered their thoughts, called a nice draw play to Robinson and punched it in for 6, but unfortunately that cost them.
And they had 3 timeouts, but no team is going to use any of them, as that brings us to halftime. We'll be back after the break. This is the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Stay with us. Welcome back to the hunting grounds in Dallas, Texas, where the fans are happy about the home opener for the Dallas Lobos so far. Their hometown team has a 21-7 lead over the visiting Tulsa Desperados. Welcome back into the booth. Michael Trillo, T. Roy Gaines here, calling all the action on the SFL Monday night. T. Roy, welcome back after the break, and it's been a good half of football, and if the trend continues, this could be a good day for the Dallas Lobos.
Yes, sir. And what Dallas needs to do is just put them away as we see a nice return by Ball. They need to stop them here, get a couple more touchdowns, and just deflate the attitude of the Desperados. We'll see what happens on this drive. Can Ashley Jackson lead her team down the field for 6?
And Charles Ball almost accounts for 7 to 10 yards at the start of every drive by himself on returns. And he breaks a lot of them back for touchdowns. Jackson on first down rifles it over the middle, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And that intended receiver was Buffalo Marshall, the fullback.
And the reason why Marshall couldn't make that catch because Eric Benson got in the way. That definitely broke up the timing of the route. Great job by Benson. It's now 2nd and 10 for Tulsa.
Jackson under center, 2 left, single right. Jackson back to pass. Plenty of time. Now the pocket collapses and she goes down. 3rd sack of the day for the Dallas defense, and Rukin finally gets a legal one.
Yeah, he makes up for the penalty that he attained at the end of the first half that took away a safety. Good job by Rukin with the block shed. Stop Jackson from throwing that ball. It's now 3rd and long.
3rd down and 14. Robinson still in the backfield, 4 wide, 3 left, single right. Jackson 4-step drop, looks near side, passes in and out of the hands of the receiver Darnell Dudrow, and looked like it was punched away by the Dallas defender, who was Will Bates.
Yeah, but still, it was 3rd and long. You threw a short pass, and you had to rely on the receiver to make a play. I would prefer if they would have thrown the ball past the first down marker, but it's now 4th and 14. Dallas should have good field position after this punt.
Cortland Weaver on to punt, and he's had a busy night, which is, as a punter, something you don't want to do. And Mason Kirby almost broke free. He shed 2 tackles and then was finally brought down by T.J. Covington. It's time for the out-of-town scoreboard presented by ScoreStream. From earlier in the week on Friday, the Pharaohs defeated the Atlanta Swarm 45-31. Chicago took revenge for the Season 9 championship game against Mexico City 35-27. And I'll get to the rest of it after this play. 1st and 10 from the 42 of Dallas. Handoff, Sadlin up the middle. 1 yard gained. Espin-Real on the tackle. From Sunday, Sioux Falls beat Tallahassee 31-23. Las Vegas eked out a victory against Baltimore 31-30. Oklahoma City took down St. Louis 37-28. London and Denver played a high-scoring affair. Denver came out on top 41-38. And Queen City defeated Vancouver 26-10. Trips left, single right on 2nd and 9. Ulandula looks, throws over the middle, caught in plenty of space. 1st down and more into Tulsa territory. A catch from Mason Kirby, who's been mostly doing the punting return and kicking return duties tonight for the Lobos. And going on right now, right at this moment, Carolina leads Houston 14-10 there in the 2nd quarter. And San Francisco leads Indianapolis 28-10. They have just started the 2nd half. That's the out-of-town scoreboard, presented by ScoreStream, the official live scoring app of the Simulation Football League. You can find it at the iTunes and Android App Store and never miss a moment of the action. 1st and 10 for Dallas, and Sandlin goes backwards a yard. First time he's been tackled behind the line of scrimmage tonight. Good play by Lee Hayward Palmer.
And Palmer was able to avoid the alignment of Dallas, which for some reason he was a swinging gate. Led him right to Sandlin, making this a 2nd and long.
Two left, single right. 2nd and 11. Ulandula going to drop it off to Sandlin. And Sandlin, he's shouldered to the ground with authority by Charles Ball. He got back to the line of scrimmage and no farther. As we look at the quarterback comparison, as strictly by the numbers, Ulandula is by far and away outperforming his opposite number tonight.
Yeah, and Sandlin must got caught by the turf monster there. That slowed him up after he made the catch, allowed Tulsa to stop him for a 3rd and long. Coming up.
3rd and 11. Ulandula throws short of the sticks to Mason Kirby. Did he get the 1st down? No, he did not. Pulled up just a bit short, and Espin-Real with the big tackle to force 4th down.
I don't know, Michael. I will challenge that. It looked like Kirby was able to get the 1st down. We'll see what Dallas does here.
They're going to send out the punting unit from the Tulsa 35 and try and pin the Desperados deep in their own zone. Vanden Boom, low snap, got the punt away cleanly. It's going to bounce at the 10 and out of bounds at the 8. So Vanden Boom's job is done, and Tulsa in the shadow of their own end zone to start their next drive.
Nice coffin corner kick by Vanden Boom. I would love it if Dallas would have gone for it, because they've been doing a great job on defense, holding Tulsa to 7 so far. We'll see what happens here as they got Tulsa deep in their own territory at their own 8.
Offset eye behind Jackson under center. Jackson going to throw. Flare out to Robinson with room to run on the far side. Spin move does not get him past the first tackler, that being Rose. But he does get 4 yards and sets up 2nd and 6 at the 12. The SFL is sponsored by APM Music. Bicentennial and Fuel. Harry's, all you need for a close, comfortable shave. Matt Doyle Designs, the official design partner of the SFL. And Ashley Jackson changes the play at the line. Going to throw on 2nd and 6 out to the near side. Almost picked off. It was in and out of the hands of Will Bates. And if he had corralled that in, that would have been 6 points easily. And it was intended for Aaron King.
Yeah, Ashley Jackson was a little bit lucky that her pass wasn't picked off. We'll see what's going to happen on this 3rd and long. And Michael, quick question for you. Which of the new redesigns do you like the most?
That's a tough question. I'll have to think about that and answer it after this 3rd down and 6 from their own 12. Ashley Jackson and company not great on 3rd downs. This time pressure in her face, gets the pass away, but it was behind Stephen Bush, and he couldn't turn upfield, and it's going to bring up 4th and 2.
It looks like Bush hurt his back there trying to make that catch. Unfortunately, not the result Tulsa wanted. It's now 4th and 2, and Dallas should be getting good field position after this punt.
But on the topic of which of the new logos, I love them all. Matt Doyle Designs did a fantastic job. I am really partial to the Chicago Wildcats as the punt is away from the 5-yard line. It's going to be great field position here as Mason Kirby returns to the 47. I'm really partial to the Chicago Wildcats logo. I really love the Mexico City Aztecs one and the Tallahassee Pride because it's got my favorite color combination, purple and gold.
Purple and gold. That is a nice combo. I actually like Tulsa's redesign with the cowboy on. It just looks very sharp, and I like the history behind that.
Great job by Matt Doyle Designs, bringing us all new look for our 12th season as this pass is caught. And, oh, how did Junior Senior the third not pick up the first down there? They're going to give him a 10-yard gain and be inches short of a first down at the Tulsa 44.
Yeah, I think the rest have been unkind all this game. Either receivers didn't get called for touchdowns like Gary Malone earlier in this game, or no conversions for first downs on a nice toe drag swag type of catch from JS3 here. But we'll see if Dallas can convert here from potentially running play. We'll see.
Potentially, but Ulandula's going to change whatever offensive coordinator Stephen Milenik's had in mind, but it's still a run for Sadlin, who easily picks up the first down and gets inside the 40, down at the 38-yard line. 6 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Sadlin moves the chains again, and Dallas gets a fresh set of downs.
You know what, Michael? I think sometimes the SFL quarterbacks like to mess with the defense. It looks like he was going to change the play, but maybe it was a run all along. Mind games is being played right now by Jacques Luyadula tonight.
Mind games all over the place, and Ulandula this time he's going to find his man over the middle of the field. First down and more, down to the 26. Big catch made there by Eddie Eastmark, his first catch of the game from the tight end spot.
And Eastmark made the mark on that play. Nice catch in the middle. There's at least 3 desperados in his path before he made that catch, but he had the concentration needed. First down Tulsa on the 26. First down Dallas on Tulsa's 26.
And it's an observation that I've made. They have done that same crossing pattern into the middle of the field about 3 times, and every time there's been nobody there to cover the pass. And this time it's a quick out, and it's going to be behind the intended receiver, Mike Osai. Really didn't have a chance to catch that one. Kanye Rockefeller was in the area strictly for moral support.
And Kanye lived up to his namesake. He rocked the fella. He rocked Michael's side there, preventing him from making that catch. It's now 2nd and long. But see if Tulsa can be able to make the adjustments to prevent that pass from earlier in the drive.
2nd and 10, and you see the safeties at the back of your screen there. There's still plenty of room in between them, and Sadler gets the ball again and goes backwards. Loses 2 yards. Lee Haywood Palmer, his 2nd tackle for loss. Actually, Rhett Sawyer was there with the tackle that time.
Rhett Sawyer told Zach Selling, "You will eat turf and like it, sir." As one of our former SFL announcers like to say. Nice tackle by him, making this a 3rd and long coming up.
And Dallas responds with 5 wide, 3 left, 2 right. Ulandula, plenty of time, throws down the middle. Oh, it's caught inside the 10 and down to the 7. Junior, senior, the third. How he saw the ball in between 4 white jerseys, I don't know, let alone make the catch.
And he was doing this since his rookie season last season, making great catches there. Number 41 missed time his jump. And junior senior third with the concentration needed to make the catch. It's now 1st and goal for Dallas.
1st and goal inside the SFL, presented by APM Music Red Zone. 3 left, none to the right, but the tight end is on that side. Ulandula throws it out to Sandlin, who breaks 1 tackle and gets down to the 5. Now answer me this, T-Roy. Why would you throw the swing to the empty side of the formation?
Well, I guess he expects Zach Zenlin to be a beast and truck 2 people, but he wasn't able to do that. But at least they got a couple of yards. We'll see what Dallas is going to do here. Were they going to feed the beast and let him run up the middle?
That might be the call on 2nd and goal from the 5. Here is Sandlin up the middle, and he couldn't get away from the on-rushing defense that time. Tackle made by Richard Newton. And they lost a yard, 3rd and goal from the 6. And now does Ulandula throw and possibly end up in the same position that Ashley Jackson was at the end of the first half?
We'll see. Tulsa needs to make a drive-ending stop like Dallas did on that drive you just mentioned. We'll see what happens.
Oh, Ulandula under pressure. And as he throws, he got the pass away, but it was caught out of bounds. Well, that's not what you want to see, is it?
No, but he had pressure. The old line of Dallas didn't give Ulandula time to throw the ball, and unfortunately, Dallas going to have to sell for 3 here. Definitely what Tulsa needed. Now their offense and special teams need to wake up and catch fire, as my other broadcast partner likes to say, and get back in this game.
Manuel on for his first 3-point try of the game. First 3-point try by either team. It's right down Main Street, a venerable chip shot from 22 yards. And it is good, and with 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this evening's 3rd quarter. Dallas 24, Tulsa 7. And you got to think from now to the end of the game, every Tulsa drive has got to come up with something if they want to get back into this one.
Yeah, not only the offense got to make plays, but the defense actually going to have to make stops sooner than normal so that their offense will have more time to score because time is running out. They got about 15 minutes left in this game to make something happen.
That was the worst return of the game for Charles Ball, and he still managed to get +7 on the yardage if he would have downed it in the end zone. Tulsa will start at their own 27-yard line with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the 3rd. Jackson on 1st down to throw. Throws over the middle. Oh, it should have been picked off. It was in and out of the hands of E.K. Vinson. And, that really should have been going the other way.
Yeah, E.K. had a chance to make a pick, potentially a pick 6. He dropped the ball. Remember from last time when Dallas didn't make the interception, Tulsa was able to turn upfield and get a score. We'll see what happens on this occasion.
That's just something for us to talk about at the weekly broadcast meetings this week. Empty set on 2nd and 10 for Jackson. Jackson, 4-step drop. Fires down the field. Oh, it's tipped up into the air and incomplete. I couldn't see where that ball was, but it was denied by Rose.
Again, Rose singing the song, "Sorry, Miss Jackson." Woo! But he didn't pick it off that time. It's 3rd and 10. We'll see if Ashley Jackson can convert this 3rd and long, keep her team in this game.
3rd down and 10. 2 receivers each side. Robinson in the backfield. Jackson under center. Only 4 linemen for Dallas. They rush 4 down the middle. Oh, what a catch! Up near midfield. Corey Jones, his 4th of the game, up to 92 yards, and maybe not a bigger catch than that one.
Ashley Jackson with a nice dot, and Corey Jones with the excellent concentration, the excellent grit. Look at that catch. He knew he was going to get hit, but he made a catch anyway and help his team convert that 3rd and long. We'll see what's going to happen here as he takes a little breather on the sidelines.
Offset I, 1st and 10 from the Tulsa 48-yard line, just shy of midfield. 2:18 to go and counting in the 3rd quarter. Handoff, Robinson running left side. Oh, he split tackles, and he's off to the races, past the 40 and down to the 34. And it took a heroic effort to bring him down from Crash Combs.
Yeah, if Crash Combs didn't make that tackle, Sanzo Robinson could have more yardage on that play. Nice cut. He only needed to make 1 cut. And he ran up the field to get that 1st down. Now Tulsa's on Dallas' side of the field. They need to get 6.
And that was the ever-scroll block of the game on that play. As a great block sprung Sanzo Robinson to get free and get down the field, pick up a big chunk of yardage. Here's a handoff to Robinson again. This time he can't get away from all of the defenders. Ever scroll by. Movement blocks blue light to protect your eyes from digital screens. Don't hurt your eyes by checking out SFL action. Protect them and see every moment using the promo code SimulationFL at purchase from Movement.com. A portion of your purchase directly supports the SFL through our partnership with Movement. Premium watches, sunglasses, and accessories. Ashley Jackson back to pass. Plenty of time. Going for the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! Woo! Put it on the board. The Tulsa Desperados get their first touchdown since the 1st quarter.
Ashley Jackson with the dime. Look at this throw. Great protection by the O-line here. Gave her plenty of time for her to find her receiver who climbed the ladder and make the catch. And Bush with an awesome catch helped his team get back in this game.
Stephen Bush with the touchdown grab. And that is his first touchdown, or 2nd touchdown reception, rather, of the young season. And we have a ball game as Andrew Wheeler gets set to kick the extra point. It is up and good with 1:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Dallas 24, Tulsa 14. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. And if anybody tries to tell you that Ashley Jackson was not worth drafting in the 1st round, you just show them that clip right there. Put it on repeat. That is a play of the week for sure.
It should be the play of the week, especially that she made a nice dime through it to where only her receiver can make the catch, and Bush made sure he climbed that ladder for his quarterback on that play.
Mason Kirby up to the 31-yard line, and Dallas now, they've still got a 10-point lead, but there's 12 minutes and 5 seconds left in this game. And that's plenty of time for Tulsa, who, from that drive, seems to have the momentum now. And I think it's time for Dallas to have a long drive and get the crowd back on their side.
Yeah, if they don't put them away, Tulsa's going to have all the momentum to make the comeback. Dallas should know about this. We'll see what happens here.
Dula tries to go for a strike and threw it inaccurately towards Osai. It was knocked away easily by Kanye Rockefeller.
And great job by Kanye, be able to prevent Osai from making the catch here. Now 2nd and long for Dallas.
That's a fantastic job by a veteran safety, picking up the unblocked receiver, making a good play on the ball. And that's why he's been in this league for 7 seasons, because he makes plays like that.
Yeah, it looked like the pass was intended for him instead of offside there.
2 right, single left, 2 in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Dallas from their own 31 going left to right across your radio dial. Here's Zach Sandlin, and he's buried underneath Espen Real as he only gets a yard.
And Tulsa at least have made the adjustment to the running game. We'll see if they can continue to stop Dallas and hold them here for a 3rd and long. See if they can make the stop here.
40 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter, 5 wide. Now for Dallas on 3rd down and 9. Ulandula to the near side, and Junior seen to the 3rd. Caught it, but he was out of bounds, and he was short of the 1st down line to gain anyway. So The second punt of the game is going to come from Rock Vandenboom. Wait, the third punt of the game. I can count. It's fine. But the first time he will have been punting to really just get distance on it and not try and pin Tulsa deep.
Yeah, and this game is looking very scary. It's looking very like the Dallas-Tallahassee game. Tallahassee had the lead, and Dallas was able to come back and win it. So because Tallahassee couldn't put them away. Will Dallas suffer the same fate? We'll see.
Charles Ball couldn't get much out of that return. He gets it to the 30-yard line. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tulsa down 10, but with the ball and a little bit of the momentum here. Let's see what Ashley Jackson and company dial up on this next drive.
Now, on the last drive, we saw Ashley Jackson gave a little wink to the camera. It's like she knew something big was going to happen, and it did. We'll see what happens on this drive.
2 left, none to the right. Jackson to throw. Plenty of time. Now flushed. Fires down the field. Oh, it was underthrown and almost picked off. Kane Vasquez knocked the ball away.
Yeah, Michael, I think Ashley Jackson may have made that pass a little bit more difficult than she would like by stepping back a little bit further than she needed to. She had the protection needed, but unfortunately, by stepping back, they made that pass a little bit short. 2nd and 10 for Tulsa here.
19 seconds left to go in the third. Trips left, single right. Jackson in the gun with Robinson alongside. 4-man rush for Dallas. Jackson floats it, tipped up in the air and incomplete. It was almost dropped into the hands of Aaron King after the deflection by Crash Combs.
Nice deflection by Crash Combs. Last season, he was on the offensive side of the ball. This season, he's back on defense. Made a nice pat down. It's now 3rd and long. We'll see if Tulsa will be able to convert here.
This is a huge play on both sides of the ball. Crowd getting loud here at the hunting grounds. Jackson to throw. Jackson under pressure. Gets the pass away. It's short of the sticks. And, oh, King! Can he get there? Oh, it's 4th and inches. Aaron King almost got the first down from what looked like an impossible situation. That's the end of the third quarter. We will see what Tulsa does when we come back. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us.
And Michael, interesting decision. Will Tulsa go for it? I think they should.
No, the punter Cortland Weaver is on the field as we welcome you back to the hunting grounds in Dallas, Texas for the fourth quarter. They think that there's plenty of enough time left to stop Dallas and get the ball back. Weaver clean punt from his own 25 and caught at the 25 and up to the 29 by Kirby. And honestly, I side with you there, T-Roy. I would have gone for it personally. You've got Sonzo Robinson in the backfield. He's a great player. He's been a great player in this league for a long time, and I honestly think you should have trusted him to get the first down.
True, and also they could have challenged that because it looked like he would have gotten the first down from the previous play.
But it's all water under the bridge now as Ulundula goes for a strike down the near sideline. That pass is complete. Tristan Carr, who caught a touchdown in the first half, has a great over-the-shoulder catch to move Dallas close to the midfield.
And, Michael, I'm getting PTSD watching Tristan Carr making catches like that. He used to be for London as he was just balling over my Vultures, the 2 games that we played against them, and all throughout last season. And he's making those same type of catches here for the Lobos this season.
2 receivers left, single right. Ulundula in the gun. Ulundula plenty of time, dropped it short, and it was dropped over the middle. It looked like Sadlin didn't expect that ball to come his way, and it hits the turf, 2nd down and 10.
And unfortunately, that's the second drop of the game. At least this time, it didn't. Well, actually, he had one play where he got stuffed because he was dropping the ball or bobbling the ball. This time, he just straight up dropped it, 2nd and long.
Same formation on 2nd down as in 1st down. Same result from the defense. This time Sadlin gets the pass, and he'll get 1 yard. after the dump off, and you see the quarterback comparisons is almost 100 yards more for Ulandula than Ashley Jackson. Both of them have an interception, and Ulandula has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Zach Sandlin looks like he had a chance to turn it outside instead of cutting inside. He would have gotten more yards if he would have went to the outside. Now just 3rd and 9. See what Dallas does here.
3rd and 9. Big play coming up here for the Tulsa defense. No pressure on Ulandula. Down the middle of the field. What a catch. And still going inside the 30. Mike Osai. He goes quiet, then pops up where you least expect him to be. And a big chunk of yardage for the Lobos.
And Mike Osai with a nice catch in the middle. I am very impressed, though, because he doesn't wear gloves, and he can make great catches like that. I figure you need to be wearing gloves, especially how cold it's been in the winter here.
One receiver each side now all the way down to the Tulsa 29. Alarm bells have got to be ringing inside those bright green helmets on the Desperados side. Sandlin gets the ball, goes 2 yards, and then gets stuffed by a combination of Charles Ball and Kyron Hill.
And while that was a nice play, the clock is right now Tulsa's worst enemy as it keeps melting away after we approach 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They have to make a stop right here, right now.
Heavy set on the line with 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers, 1 each side on 2nd and 8. Tulsa shows blitz, but they only bring 4. Ulandula to Sandlin in the backfield, and he's cut down right at the marker. Man, that was a vicious hit, and maybe in a certain other football league that we won't mention, there might have been some more laundry on the field after that.
Yeah, but the SFL is savage. We ain't worried about hits like that. We can take it. Besides, our doctors are better.
That is totally true. 3rd and 7, 4 wide. Ulandula has to move in the pocket, throws underneath. That pass is caught at a 1st down. No, they didn't give him forward progress.
Oh, no.
The catch was made by Harold Miner. He was ahead of the 1st down marker. Then he moved backwards. His momentum carried him back to the wrong side of the 1st down marker, and he got tackled there. They did not give him forward progress, and now Manuel is on the field to attempt another field goal.
Yeah, Miner didn't make a major play on that one.
I am a bit concerned with the refereeing decision there, but the field goal is right down Main Street from 36 yards. Manuel still perfect on the day, and it is, with 7:48 to go in this evening's contest, 27-14 Dallas on top, making it keeping it a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that is the first score of the 2nd half for Dallas. Would that be enough for them? Well, we'll see if the defense can hold Tulsa here. If they do, most likely they'll put this game away. We'll see what happens starting now.
Manuel kicks it away. And this is all on Ashley Jackson and the Tulsa offense to get back into it as Charles Ball, another great return out to the 31. And I've never gone over the uniform matchup tonight. Let me rectify that real quick. The hometown Dallas Lobos in all black tonight with silver and gold trim all the way down. A real sharp home look from the Lobos. And on the road, the Tulsa Desperados white jerseys, green helmets, green pants with red and white trim. Jackson over the middle. Oh, is almost intercepted. And the receiver there, Stephen Bush, almost found himself playing defense as E.K. Vincent was hunting for that football.
Yeah, E.K. Vincent said, go, Gadget Lasso, be able to get himself close enough to potentially make a pick, but stop Bush from making the catch. 2nd and long here for Dallas. Oh, sorry, for Tulsa. See what Dallas does here.
Well, they've got 3 receivers, 2 left, single right, 2 in the backfield. As Dallas shows pressure, they bring pressure. Jackson, plenty of time, though. Launches it downfield. It's tipped and incomplete. Tyler Rose almost had his 2nd interception of the game as the pass towards Corey Jones was undersold.
And that's Rowe's second missed opportunity for INT. Both times he missed a chance to pick it off. Tulsa was able to score 14 points off of that. We'll see what happens on this drive. It's now 3rd and 10.
Another 3rd and long, and Tulsa's not been great at 3rd and long tonight. Jackson looking, pressure, hit as she throws. Oh, it's almost complete. Aaron King had his hands on it, and Iverson Gamble says, no, sir, I'm knocking that away. And another punt forced by this Dallas defense, and this one of the 3-and-out variety.
And Iverson Gamble just told Ashley Jackson, we're not talking about practice. We're talking about a game. Nice job by him knocking the ball away and giving Dallas the drive stop they need so they can burn off some more clock here.
Cortland Weaver again on the punt, this time from his own 20. Fielded by Kirby at his 30, and he gets up to the 32. And now I think if you're Dallas, T-Roy, you got to think Sadlin, bleed the clock.
Yes, they need to. The quicker they burn this clock, the more, actually, the worse it'll get for Tulsa. It's time to feed the beast as number 32 wearing the all black. But he's not on the field right now.
Yeah, they come out in a 4-wide empty set with Ulandula in the gun. Jacques Ulandula, high snap, and he corrals it. Steps into the pocket, throws to the far side. Oh, that pass is caught. What a slick catch by Mason Kirby. And he'll tap dance down the field for 11 yards and a 1st down.
And this time, the rest were nice to Kirby because he was able to make that toe drag swag and convert for a 1st down. The only problem is it stops the clock at 7:18. But it won't matter if Dallas scores here on this drive for a touchdown. We'll see what happens.
This time, Sadlin is on the field. He's in the backfield behind an under center Ulandula. No blitz coming from the Desperados. Underneath pass caught by Mason Kirby, and he'll get 5 yards. And that man, Kyron Hill, he's made a couple of tackles tonight, was there for the tackle.
Yeah, nice tackle, but the result that Dallas is paying attention to is that clock. It's now 6:44 and counting. The clock is definitely not Tulsa's friend. They need an INT. They need a turnover, something right now.
Maybe start bringing some pressure up the middle. Here's Zach Sadlin. They do the run blitz, and it works to perfection as no gain on the play from Zach.
While there's no gain, the clock is still burning. 6:20 left. But it looked like Zach had a chance to just run it straight up the middle or cut it to his left. He decided to run it to his right and ran to the arms of the ones who didn't love him. It's now 3rd and 4 for Dallas.
Remember, 3rd and short has been Dallas's friend tonight. Ulandula got a throw. Oh, what a quick strike to Osai into plus territory at the 38. 3rd and short again is Dallas's territory, wherever it is on the field here tonight.
Yeah, I think they've converted on basically all of their 3rd and shorts. Here's another conversion here as Mike Osai makes a nice catch in spite of getting hit. And it's now 5:48 and counting. Tulsa needs to make a stop.
Kyler Murray pretty much prevented a touchdown there, and another empty set for Dallas. 5:38 and counting at the snap. Ulandula throws far side, pass caught, and down. A 8-yard gain that time, as Harold Miner, who failed to pick up the 1st down on their last drive and forced a field goal this time, gets 8 yards.
He gets 8 yards and he stays in bounds, and the clock is about to hit 5 minutes. It's already a 2-minute long drive and counting.
And this is exactly what you need if you're the Lobos. And here's another run for Sandlin, and Sandlin goes down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard, as he was hit on the play by Richard Newton. And Newton's made a couple of big tackles tonight, but it may not matter if they convert this 3rd and 3 from the Tulsa 31. Will we see Sandlin again? No. But we will see him on the out route pass, and he's got nowhere to go, and he's going backwards, a loss of 4. Wow. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Rhett Sawyer and Kyron Hill combined for the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Sandlin may have a little bit of the rookie jitters there. That's the second time he caught the pass where he ran into the arms of the one who didn't love him. He should have ran outside, get as much as he can without going out of bounds. Now, Tulsa will be getting the ball back, only down by 13.
And those two negative plays may have pushed Dallas out of field goal range. Now Vandenboom is back on the field, standing right on the eye of the Wolf at midfield as he gets the punt away, looking for the coffin corner. Fair catch called for and taken at the 12-yard line by Charles Ball.
And I definitely love Ball as a returner because he made a fair catch. I always been preaching since I joined the broadcast team. I love to see my returners make fair catches so they can minimize the damage from a great punt or prevent themselves from getting popped from the opposing team. It's now 1st and 10 for Tulsa on their 12. They got to score on this drive.
Empty set, 2 receivers each side. It's all on the shoulders of Ashley Jackson as that ball was batted away right at the point of contact by Maverick. Denzel Maverick has a sack and now a pass breakup.
And the person responsible for Maverick was basically a swinging gate. Didn't give Ashley Jackson the time needed to complete that pass. 2nd down 10 for Tulsa.
A little bit of a different look here as we've got 3 left, 3 right, single left. 2nd and 10 from the 12. Jackson in the gun. Jackson pressure. Oh, a sack. A 4th of the game for Dallas. And the up-tempo offense is coming out. That sack courtesy of Jukin Rukin. And now 3rd and 17. Jackson under pressure gets the pass away and it's incomplete. It was kept away from the intended receiver, who was Corey Jones.
And Mike, on that previous play, when Jackson went to her right, she actually went into the defensive arms there for that sack by Jukin Rukin. Made it a 3rd and long. Now, with the incompletions, 4th and long, Tulsa may have to go for it.
The offense is on the field, 4th and 17 with 3.5 to go. This may be your ball game here. Jackson looking from her own end zone, throws it short to Robinson, and Robinson is not going to get anywhere near the 1st down. A turnover on downs at their own 7-yard line, and that will basically do it.
Definitely not the result Tulsa was expecting, Michael.
The SFL is sponsored by Quip, perfect oral care delivered. Richard's Printworks, the official design shop of the SFL. ScoreStream, the official score updates app of the SFL. And Spygoat, the sound choice for audio sound reinforcement, is Zach Sadlin. Put it on the board. The exclamation mark for a perfect night for the rookie running back. It's another touchdown for Dallas, and that may be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that should be the nail of the coffin. Great job by Zach Sandlin going up the middle, putting this game away. Tulsa's going to need a miracle with 3:24 left if they want to go to 2-0 here. We'll see what happens.
I mean, all systems go from the word go for the Dallas offense tonight. They've got it done through the air. They've got it done on the ground, and they're up 34-14. And this is honestly, I'm going to be brutally honest here, not the result I expected from this game. I thought it was going to be a lot closer, maybe in the 25-23 range, something around there. But Dallas really put on an impressive performance tonight.
Yeah, their offense was basically unstoppable. Zach Sandlin, while he had some little struggles in this game, was very reliable for sure, and that helped Dallas get on top here.
From the 10-yard line, Charles Ball up to the 30, running left, stutter step. Oh, Charles Ball, he's broken them before, but this time he only gets up to the 46-yard line. And we see a little bit of a flash of brilliance from probably the best return man in the league.
And those stutter steps definitely gave Charles Ball the time he needed to bust out that long return. If Tulsa's going, you see those jukes, I think a lot of people lost some jock straps on that play.
Man, I was looking at Mitch Maverick, number 48, who dove for what he thought was the back of Charles Ball, and by the time he got there, he was long gone. Good try, big man. Get him next time. That's,
right.
Ashley Jackson on the field for what might be the final time tonight. Complete for 4 yards over the middle to Garen Malone. 3 minutes and counting on the clock here in Dallas. Jackson looking, throws down the middle of the field. Wide open behind the defense. Garen Malone put it on the board. Tulsa is not done yet.
I think we can say this. Garen Money Malone with a nice catch and he took it to the house for 6. Ashley Jackson, in spite of the fact that her lineman got knocked down, still had enough time to throw that dot to Malone. And Dallas is now, again, down by 2 scores after this field goal. They definitely need to get this onside kick after this play.
The kicker, Andrew Wheeler, is on to attempt his 3rd extra point of the game. And it may be too little too late from the Tulsa offense, but it's a good sign going forward for Ashley Jackson and company that, they can find those seams late in the game, that could, potentially help them out in a playoff battle down towards the end of the season. But the onside kick upcoming here, and this could change the entire complexion of the football game.
Tulsa has to get this onside kick right here.
Kick goes to the left side. It bounces into the hands of a Dallas receiver, and that will just about do it. And the Dallas man that made the reception was Sneakers Alamo. Onside kick not successful, and let's take one look around the league one more time on the ScoreStream out of town scoreboard. Currently coming down to the wire in San Francisco as the Sharks lead the Indianapolis Spitfires 31-24. And Carolina is pulling away from Houston. Sadlin up the middle. Burst of speed. First down. Give him 11 yards to the Tulsa 29. As I said, Carolina pulling away from Houston. It's 24-13 in a defensive battle out in North Carolina. That is the out-of-town scoreboard once again presented by ScoreStream, the official score updates app of the SFL. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go and counting, as Dallas holds a 34-21 lead. Michael Truvillo, T. Roy Gaines have been covering all the action for you from the hunting grounds in Dallas. It's been a fun one to watch tonight. A lot of scoring, a lot of big plays on both sides, as on 1st and 10. Ulandula's going to give to Sadlin. Sadlin trucks a man and drags 3 defenders forward for 2 yards. And T-Roy, it's been a pleasure calling this one with you as we approach the Quip 2-minute warning for the final time today.
And it's been a pleasure working with you, Michael. Thank you for having me here.
2 minutes to go. Dallas firmly in control here at home. This is the Quip 2-minute warning. Visit quip.com for more details. And I think both of these teams have pretty good shots at making the playoffs at season's end with the performances they've shown here in the first couple of weeks. And Tulsa uses their first timeout after the Zach Sandlin 3-yard run.
And Michael, what I think has been the difference in this game, besides the unfortunate interceptions, was the O-line of Dallas just doing a great job giving Luyendula time to throw the ball, Sandlin room to run, in comparison to Tulsa's O-line, which been struggling all game, unfortunately.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie. 4 sacks to none for Dallas. On 3rd and 5, Ulandula looking, throwing near side, caught, but it was too far in front of Osai. He couldn't turn up field. Bring up some 4th down and 2 from the Tulsa 21.
Yeah, but we'll see another field goal attempt by M Square, Manuel. And if he makes this game will most likely be out of hand, out of reach for Tulsa, as both teams will be moving into 1-1 on the season.
Let's take a look at the upcoming matchups for both of these teams after Manuel's attempt. Looks to be a 37-yarder. It is on the way. And it's right down Main Street in Manuel. Manuel remains perfect on the evening. Next week, The Tulsa Desperados have a home game back in Oklahoma against the Indianapolis Spitfire, who are currently trailing the San Francisco Sharks. And Dallas plays OKC, who beat won earlier this week. I can't remember for the life of me who they played.
But they definitely got the W yesterday with their strong running game by Doyle.
Charles Ball again shaking a bunch of tackles. Only gets up to the 28. And a minute 44 to go.
And it was St. Louis, by the way.
Yeah, it was St. Louis. Thank you for saving me. I could have just like scrolled over to that page on my notes, but you know what? There's a minute 44 left to go in the game. I didn't feel like extending the effort.
No worries.
Both teams just going through the motions pretty much now to run the clock down to triple zeros as Dallas leads 37-21. Ashley Jackson throws to the far side. Pass caught by Stephen Bush for 4 yards. Stops the clock with a minute 41 to go.
Will a minute 41 be all Tulsa needs to get back in this game? Unfortunately, it's a little bit too little too late. But they're playing for pride. See what they can build off the momentum they can get from this drive to carry on to next week's game.
They're going to spread the field 4 wide, 3 left, single right. Jackson in the gun. Clean snap, clean pocket. Jackson throws far side. That pass is caught. Andrew King picks up a first down to the Tulsa 39. And I think the second stringers are in at this point for Dallas. So maybe that explains the little bit of ease with which Jackson is fighting your receivers right now.
Hey, if Tulsa can take advantage of it, go right ahead. Game's never over till you see all zeros.
Jackson down the field in between 2 defenders and incomplete. Corey Jones was the intended target.
A nice job by Dupree with the pat down, making this a 2nd and 10 for Dallas. Hey, Michael, who do you think is the surprise team so far after 2 weeks?
Man, that's a tough one. I really like Oklahoma City. They got battered in week 1, but they got back on their horse. A similar story to Dallas, really. But if you want surprises, I think that Tallahassee is a surprise in the wrong direction as Jackson bombed down the field, tipped away from the intended receiver. Good defensive play by Will Bates and Kane Vasquez. But yeah, Tallahassee going the wrong way after going to the finals 2 seasons in a row.
Yeah, they would be suffering from losing the Super Bowl, losing the SFL championship woes. Hopefully they can bounce back soon and get back on the winning ways.
Jackson on 3rd and 10. Pass over the middle. Oh, caught by Jones into Dallas territory at the 37. And sometimes in this game, T-Roy, we've seen this, especially Jackson to Jones connection, be very solid down the field. It just hasn't happened enough tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't happened enough, unfortunately, because Dallas was doing a great job putting pressure on Ashley Jackson, but we got the backups in here, as you mentioned earlier, which gave her enough time to find Jones. But if Tulsa can take advantage of this and get a score, who knows what's going to happen if they convert the onside kick, but they have to score a touchdown right here first.
From inside the 40, Jackson throws down the middle, tipped away. Intended for Darnell Dudrow. It's his 2nd pass attempted to Dudrow and his 2nd drop of the game.
And Dudrow, I have to say this. Dude, man, you got to make them catches. Help your team out. Get some momentum. Give Ashley Jackson a reason to throw you the ball again. You got to come up big for your quarterback.
Jackson under center now, a minute 17 to go. Pressure coming up the middle. Hit as he throws. Ball is tipped in the air and incomplete. Great block from Gavin Hawk Jr. and Mitch Maverick combined to make the ball go away from the receiver.
while this may be the second stringers here for the Dallas defense, they are showing they got a bend but don't break mentality. If they stop them here, they will put this game away, and Dallas will move up to 1-1.
We have a game that's gone final tonight. The Sharks of San Francisco moved to 2-0. They defeat the Indianapolis Spitfire 34-24. Spitfire now 0-2. Third down and 10. Jackson steps into the pocket, throws. Oh, and a catch by Jones over the middle, down inside the SFL. Presented by APM Music Red Zone. And under a minute to go now, as they're in striking distance of the end zone. Oh, and then more. MeUndies Laundry on the field. Free play. Oh, it's intercepted and coming back the other way. Down the sideline goes Will Bates. He's going to go all the way to the end zone, and it is not going to matter one bit.
There's a song about this. There's a song about this, Michael. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, well, Will Bates. Oh, no, it was
Strange.
Strange that jumped off sides and negates the potential pick six and also stops the clock. And we've seen some strange things in the SFL so far this season. That one's right up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Strange is going to owe number 40 Bates a dinner or something for causing that penalty and taking away his pick six.
1st and 5 from the Dallas 12. Jackson looking, throwing near sideline, complete, and going the wrong way, but eventually turning upfield was Garen Malone, and gets out of bounds at the 7-yard line, brings up 1st and goal. Clock winds down to 35 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to need a miracle. It looks like the stars are back in for Dallas because I see Crash Combs on the field. We'll see if they can prevent Tulsa from scoring 6 points here.
Playing for pride a little bit, the Dallas defense. Jackson looking to the end zone. Caught, put it on the board. Touchdown,
Bush.
Tulsa Desperados, and that was easy as you like. Crossing pattern over the middle. Stephen Bush picks up his second touchdown catch of the day.
Yeah, nice catch by Bush. Able to get beyond the Dallas defender. Unfortunately, as you mentioned before, it's too little too late. Unless they got 32 seconds of magic in them, this game should be all Dallas from this point on. But they're going to go for two to make this a closer game.
Jackson with 4 receivers on the 2-point conversion attempts. She'll throw to the corner of the end zone. The try is good. Aaron King hauls it in, so with 32 seconds to go in the ball game, Tulsa 29, Dallas 37. It's still a 2-possession game. So
yeah, and Tulsa doesn't get this onside kick, it's over. But Tulsa only needs a chance. We'll see what happens.
Second onside kick of the game coming up for Tulsa. The kick is away. It bounces high in the air. It's scrambled, and it's going to be picked up by Dallas. And that should do it. Unless Freeman somehow got to the bottom of that pile. No, he did not. So Dallas takes the ball away. 31 seconds to go. Tulsa only 1 timeout. That will pretty much be all she wrote. The fat lady has sung for the Tulsa chances in this ball game, although they did have a really good fourth quarter to make it a bit closer than it probably should have been at the end of the third, as the kneel down from Jacques Luyendula forces the last time out from Tulsa.
Yeah, and what hurt Tulsa mainly was the pressure by the Dallas D-line. Those sacks definitely got to Ashley Jackson, and then she threw some ill-advised passes that helped Dallas just have a dominating performance tonight on both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
One more kneel down, and that will do it. Stephen Molnax's crew goes to 1-1. Tulsa drops to 1-1 on the season as the final 15 seconds tick away. Your final score from the hunting grounds in Dallas, Texas will be the Dallas Lobos 37, the Tulsa Desperados 29. And as the final stats, scores, and highlights scroll across your screen, a final word on tonight's game by T-Roy Gaines.
Yeah, this is a great job by the Dallas Lobos team. This was a total team victory. Defense came through. Offense did a great job. O-line especially giving Jacquez Luniadua time to throw the ball and Zach Sandlin room to run. Great win by them as they improved to 1-1.
That'll be it for us. For Lee Potto on stats and T-Roy Gaines up here in the booth with me, I have been your play-by-play commentator, Michael Trujillo. It was a fun one to call tonight, and that'll bring an end to the SFL's Week 2 action. Stay tuned for the broadcast schedule for Week 3 coming to you in the next few days. That'll be it for us. We will see you next time.
Have a good week, SFL Nation.